Good afternoon, TikTok family and Facebook family, because you know I'm going to post this on Facebook. I just want to give God the glory on today. I want to give him the praise. I pray that you had a wonderful holiday with your family and friends. I pray that all is well with you. I pray that God has exalted and has lifted up you in the midst of all of your adversity, and that you are not overtaken by the trials and by the adversities of life. I just want to say to you that God is faithful. Yahuwah is faithful. He is faithful in spite of the circumstances that we go through, in spite of the situations that we go through. I had several dreams in the last couple of weeks, and I know that people are doing some very diabolical stuff to try to bring me to their expected end for me. But when you are saved and when you are truly in love with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, I'm not going to say that people cannot kill, or unalive you, but I will say this, that you have to finish the assignment first, because they did unalive the apostles. They did unalive all of those that followed him. And so I'm not going to say that they won't, but they finished the assignment. And so we got to finish the assignment. And look, I want to say that I thank each and every one of you that have had me in your prayers, because it is very hard to get free and liberated from people that have come against your destiny, that have come against your bloodline, that have come against your lineage. And they have done this all in the covenant of friendship or pastoralship. There are people out there that tie and connect to people based on friendship, based on being an oversight or a pastor, and then they make covenant and contract agreements with hell for the soul of those that they are against privately. And so it's hard to get free when you have an innocent and a pureness about you, and you continue to stay tied to those that are wicked. And so God has to teach us and train us. Yahuwah has to train us. He has to purify us enough where we can see through discernment, not through the purity of our own soul, but through his eyes, what and who people truly are. When the Lord calls you out of darkness into the light and tells you that this is a world that tells you how to think, how to act, how to respond, what to do, and tell you that if you don't do these things, then you will perish. You will perish. Well, this is the reason for the church, because the church was supposed to be there for those that unplug from this system, those that have chosen to go the route that will bring transformation and spiritual redemption to the soul of all humanity. The Bible say that his people are there to stand with one another in this trying time. And this is the time that we are in, saints. Excuse me, I do have a cold, but I'm getting better now. But I just want to say to you that the Father has allowed us. He has allowed us to come a way that many people have not come. And so when people have not passed this way before, they have a lot of judgment. They have a lot of criticism because they have not come this way before. But there is a death to the old in order for the redemption of the new to take place. Can I say that some of the dreams that I have been having, they have showed me that this death that takes place in the old man, it comes very close to that world of death. It comes very close to that world of darkness and shadow that we have been restricted to. And this is where witches and warlocks use familiar spirits and those things that are connected to ley lines that come out of our soul. Ley lines are simply lines of communication and connections of life that connects to us. And they're like telephone lines that are still glowing in the dark, that are connected to us. And these witches, they look for these type of lines to connect to the soul of man, to try to destroy him in his destiny, to try to destroy his lineage in his destiny. And when you have family members that have opened up portals, that have opened up lineages to hell because of financial situations in their way, I'm talking way back when, financial situation, they went and they made covenants and contracts with hell on the generations to come. Don't do this to your family. Don't do this to your bloodline, because somebody gonna have to come through and break what has been established, break what has been set up by ancient times, by our ancestors. They're gonna have to come in and break the line and redirect it up under the blood of Yeshua HaMashiach and by the Spirit of heaven back back to the kingdom of God, back to the kingdom of heaven. We're going to have to break it. And before we can get that complete breakage, oh my, sacrifices must be made. Separations must be made, because Satan comes after these contract agreements. His imps come after these contract agreements. These are ancestral demons that have adjoined themselves to the bloodline because of the covenant or the contract that was made by someone in the line. And so when we are called to diminish and to demolish and to bring that bloodline back into right standing with the heavens, like Gideon, bring that bloodline back into right standing with the heavens, like Abraham, bring that bloodline back into right standing. It does, oh my God, it costs you everything. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because you're cutting off from the lineage to attach yourself to the lineage of heaven, to attach yourself to the kingdom of righteousness, so the blood can be purified in the family, so the blood can change the course of his destiny. We're changing the course of a lineage. We're changing the course of a destiny that was taken off course by someone that was in the ancestral pool through desperation. And then the Lord would raise up someone that loves him enough to do what's necessary, to bring the family back into right alignment, to bring the family back into right standing with him. He will raise up someone that will bring the bloodline back into right standing. But while you're doing this, remember that those friends might not be friends, and they could be using what they see in that lineage to make contract agreements, to gain monetary. Come on, they'll give you money to build a contract. They'll give you money to build covenants in hell for your bloodline. So they will become wealthy as you become more and more impoverished. And not only friends that come in will do this, but pastors do this. People do this. Yeshua never raised up an altar. He became the doorway back to the heavenly kingdom of Yahuwah. He became that doorway to the soul of man, opening us back up to what was cut off. In the mighty name of Yeshua, it was cut off. Now he did this, becoming the second Adam. And when Rome reestablished covenant with hell, using the doctrines of the truth, yes, they did, to begin to direct the souls of Yahuwah back to the gates of hell. Then they're going to come for those that know the truth. They're going to come for us that have bowed down to Yahuwah and his righteousness, because we understand the comfortability in being with him. We understand the love that he has for those that he has created, and there's a comfort in being with him. Continue to pray for me as I break through what has restricted a generation, break through what has restricted bloodlines, break through, because I have not passed this way before. And you don't want to compromise your next generation by making covenants with hell today. You don't want to compromise your children's children lineage by making contract deals with hell today. You don't want to do that. So I believe that we're going into a new year. And in this new year, excuse me, you guys, in this new year's, it's better because it was worse. In this new year, trust that the Lord will direct you out of the lie into the truth. In this new year, let this be the year that we raise up and become true lights in this world of darkness. In this new year, raise up and shut down every lie that is operating under the truth, because souls are hanging in the balance. I love you with an everlasting love, and I thank you again for your prayers. I thank you for all that you have prayed concerning me and my husband. thanks you, and may God bless you. Happy New Year. Have a